Hi everyone, so welcome to my vlog. So for today's activity, I'll be showing you a artwork that can be found in our home, a handmade foot rug. This may look simple, but it's reflect creativity, patience, and skill. So let's go. So after cutting all the strips, that's all we need. Then I start braiding or twisting the strips together. This part requires a bit of patience but also relaxing, like meditating with your hands. Making a foot rug may seems like a simple activity at first glance, but for me, it's become a meaningful journey. One that taught me creativity, patience, and appreciation for the beauty of a handmade art. As I worked on this project, I realized that crafting something with your own hands gives a special kind of fulfillment that no one machines or store-bought item can ever replace. In the process of creating my foot rug, I learned that art does not always have to be grand or expensive. It can be found in the simplest materials like old clothes, worn-out fabrics, and threads that might otherwise to be thrown away. Transforming these discarded items into something useful remind me that creativity is about seeing potential where others see waste. Each strips or clothes I used had a story, maybe from an old shirt or a piece of fabric that once part of something meaningful. Combining them felt like giving them a new life and purpose. The process itself taught me patience and focus. Cutting, braiding, and stitching each piece required time and attention to details. There were moments when I wanted to rush or even give up because the progress seemed slow. As I continue, I realized that art takes time. Every step, no matter how small, contributes to the beauty of the final outcome. Just like in life, every effort counts and perseverance always pays off in the end. Being an artisan in this project made me appreciate the value of craftsmanship, the time, effort, and love that go into every handmade piece. I understood that even a simple foot rug carries a part of the maker's personality, emotion, and dedication. It's not just an object, it's an expression of creativity and care. This experience also opened my eyes to the importance of the sustainability. In the world where so many things are easily thrown away, I found joy in reusing and recycling materials. Making a foot rug out of old fabric is a small but meaningful way to help the environment. It reminds me that art can also be a form of environmental awareness. The beauty can emerge from things we once considered useless. Overall, the art of making a foot rug taught me that creativity is limitless when paired with resourcefulness. It's about transforming ordinary materials into something extraordinary. It's also taught me humility, that art doesn't always need perfection but sincerity. Each rug I make may have its flaws, but those imperfections are what makes it unique and personal. As an artisan, I feel proud knowing that I can create something both beautiful and functional with my own hands. This experience will always remind me that the art lives in everyday life, in a small act of making, shaping, and creating something from the heart. Finishing the foot rug gave me a great sense of accomplishment. Holding the final product in my hands, I feel proud that something so simple and humble could carry so much meaning. It's not just a rug, it's a reflection of my creativity, effort, and determination. Every piece of fabric in the rug has its own stories, but together they form something new and useful. That for me is the true beauty of an art, creating something meaningful from things that once seems ordinary. This project taught me about the deeper role of artisans in society. Artisans are not just makers of objects, they are storytellers and preservers of tradition. They transform everyday materials into art that reflects patience, passion, and identity. Through this experience, I realized that I, too, can be an artisan, someone who uses their hands and heart to bring ideas to life. So finally, when all the braids are stitched together, there you have it, a handmade foot rug. And that's how I create my own foot rug. Simple, sustainable, and made with heart. Remember, art doesn't always need expensive materials. Sometimes, beauty comes from the things we reuse. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. So once again, this is Marielle, your artisan for today.